In the recent community poll, you guys decided that I should plan on Cuphead. A beloved game by all, sitting at an 86 on Metacritic, but for me, honestly, this cost me my soul. No, I'm not joking, it literally cost me my soul. Yes, the game is incredible, but goddamn, did I rage a lot during this game. The entire game's story is about Mugman and Cuphead collecting souls for the devil, seeing as though they made a pact with the devil when they chose to take their luck a little too far. So all the way throughout the game we'll be defeating bosses and collecting their souls to then later hand over to the devil himself. The first couple of bosses just serve basically as a tutorial. They're just there to teach you the basics. They don't have any complicated moves. They're relatively straightforward. They're just wanting you to understand how the game functions, when it later does throw in some curveballs in Island 2 and 3. And as usual, I struggle at first, and I die once or twice to this boss. However, after a few deaths we do manage to defeat him, unlocking our first trophy for defeating the boss. Every boss in Cuphead gives you a ranking from D all the way to S, depending on your HP, parries, supers, skill level, and how fast you completed the entire boss. We'll have to get A- on every single boss in the game for a trophy later on. Just as the first boss, I do die a few times on the second boss. Honestly, I have no idea how. Looking back at this footage, this boss is very simple. I genuinely don't know how I struggled on him. Cuphead also introduces something called run and gun levels. Levels where you basically just have to run and normally defeat every single enemy in a platforming level. It's very simple. However, there is obviously a trophy, as always, because why wouldn't there be, for defeating all these run and gun levels without killing a single enemy, called Pacifist. I will be getting this later on. Honestly, people do struggle with this trophy. I don't think it's as bad. Another thing within Cuphead is something called a mausoleum, where you basically just have to parry a bunch of these ghost-like enemies, and at the end of it, you release a ghost inside this little urn thing, which gives you a new super ability. We have to do 3 of them for another trophy later on. At this point, my entire chat suggested that I go get Miss Chalice from the DLC. This is another character you unlock if you do go play the DLC. Miss Chalice has 1 extra HP and her parry is a dash instead of a jump. It makes learning the game 10 times easier. All that we have to do now is just complete every single boss on Island 1 and every single run and gun. It's very simple. This formula is the same for Island 2 and Island 3. There isn't much more to say for it. The game is just one big boss rush basically. No! I want to drop the nuke on her. In between all these bosses, my chat told me that I can pick up a quick easy trophy for finding a shortcut on Island 1, which is what we did. So close. Okay, calm down. I'm dead. No! Okay, that was the worst attempt so far. Nice try. Okay, I'm guessing I jump over that. Great. I'm scared what the hell the other phases apparently. I didn't expect that I can go upwards. Yeah, I hate this. Okay. Let's go! I did get lucky with getting 2 frogs. After defeating all boss on Island 1, we go speak to King Dice. King Dice says, hey ho, you have to do a few more bosses for us. Enjoy. We then meet the guy from the tutorial area who basically says, hey, if you try hard enough and get all these souls, you can then probably defeat the devil. You know, great advice, obviously. We now move on to Island 2, where honestly, I probably hated the most. Island 2 has some very annoying bosses, and I think this is where I probably spent a lot of time struggling on. I ran into them. I had no choice there. No, I was so unlucky. Oh my... Great. Look. Let's go! Stop now! I died. Okay, I was cooking though, even you're saying it. No, that's so unlucky. I didn't expect him to go up. Oh, I was doing so well. No! No, okay. Let's go. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I will honestly never forgive the developers for these. There's 2 plane levels on Island 2, and they're both horrendous. They're probably the 2 worst plane levels in the entire game. I hate them both, but this one isn't as bad as the next one. Don't get me started on that one yet. It's unlucky. That's very unlucky. Jesus. That's so close. Okay, I didn't know that was a natural attack, I'll be honest. Let's go! Let's go! During our second mausoleum, we pick up a trophy for completing 100 parries at this point in the game. I then went on to complete the 2 run and gun levels of Island 2. Honestly, this first one is horrendous. I struggled on it for so long. The second one ain't as bad. Pacifist run on the second one honestly took me a while, I'm going to be honest. I did it. I did it. I did it. We now have to fight the dragon in Island 2. People declare this as the hardest boss on Island 2. I don't think he's that bad. Honestly, I think if you genuinely struggle on him, it's a skill issue. I'm going to tell you that now. There's a different boss which is the worst boss on Island 2, and I will not hear anything else. Oh, that's so unlucky, I had nowhere to jump. No, so close. No! Who's the GOAT? Now we meet Wally, and honestly, this guy is the worst thing ever created in this game. I don't know what they were thinking, and I never will. I hated him on regular, he isn't the worst. Expert later on, horrendous. If there was ever a reason why this video was never to be made, this was going to be the reason. I hated him, and I nearly quit the game because of this one guy. Now we move on to Island 3. Honestly, Island 3 probably actually has the most bosses now that I think about it. Some of them are bad, some of them are okay. It is a genuine mixture. I think at this point in the game, you should be good enough that they become quite easy. The first boss that I decided to fight was the bee. Honestly, this boss is horrendous. Other than this boss and maybe one other boss later on, then the rest of the bosses are relatively easy. Okay, there's a lot happening. Oh, but I was cooking. Oh, this weapon is cracked. I guess it's called crack shot. I beat the bee. I didn't expect that. I beat the bee. Okay, there's a lot happening. That did nothing. That was useless. And then Ooh! Okay, that's so unlucky. No! I was trying to dodge him. Oh, you are taking the piss. Let's go!
Hey, yo!
Okay, I survived once again way too long for someone with 1 HP. What did I hit? Did I hit the ceiling? Did the ceiling kill me? That's so unlucky. I then completed the 2 run and gun levels of Island 3. People hate this one on Pacifist. Honestly, I think I do it within 6 attempts. I don't think it's too bad. This one, however, was horrendous. This one generally took me like 20 attempts. On Island 3, we also grabbed the last mausoleum, which unlocks the last super, unlocking the trophy for getting all supers. Okay. Okay, so lightning drops at angles. Okay. I got hit there. This arguably is the hardest boss of Island 3. There's just so much going on. His HP pool is so high. This boss is just so annoying in any way you want to look at it. My concept didn't work. My concept killed me. Ow, 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 ow. Let's go! Let's go! Also, I'll be honest, I look... Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I was messing that up. I'm throwing. I threw. I started panicking. Oh, okay. Okay, I threw that run. I'm the GOAT. Okay, I definitely have a feeling this isn't the weapon of choice. Yeah, this definitely is not the weapon of choice. What we smack? Good. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I nearly did it. You must say that was a goated run until the last phase. I need to start paying attention. Wait, we're gonna try spread shot now. Great. Let's go! All we had left now was Inkwell Hell, which all it has is King Dice himself and the Devil. Arguably two very bad boss fights, some people might say. King Dice is okay. His mini bosses are horrendous. There's no arguing about that. The Devil, there's just a lot going on. Yeah, great. Why so many times? Great. Yep. It doesn't. Oh, he smacked me.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
No! Okay, but I was starting to get the parrying down. All that we had left now was the Devil himself. There's two trophies tied to him. One for saying yes to handing over the contract, which we then basically burn in hell, and one for saying no, which means you then have to fight the Devil himself, which you're about to see. Jesus Christ. There's no need, isn't there? Oh. Been on phase 3 yet? No. That hit me. Did I fall off? And I jumped into that. If you've enjoyed the rages, the fails, the high moments, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because once we hit 100 subs, I have to spin the souls wheel, whatever it lands on, we have to plan them. Enjoy the rest of the video. The game ends with the happy ending where we are now basically, I don't want to say the king, but like we are in charge now, everyone loves us, everyone loves us, and everyone's happy that we saved them. Meaning all we had now left was the cleanup, and here a slight problem popped up. Because let's just say there's a trophy to buy every single item from the shop. I didn't realise that and I bought some DLC items, which meant I ran out of coins. Which therefore meant I now had to play the DLC whether I wanted to or not. So that's all the coins in this one. Yeah. I need to play the DLC, regardless. I'm missing 8 coins. Okay, I whiffed that. And now. Yes! We did it, we did it, we did it. We did it. That's a 2. I guess we'll take it. Oh, we now entered the DLC, and my chat wanted me to do the secret boss fight first, but you have to do the sort of riddle in order to unlock it. I decided to listen to them. Don't ever listen to your chat, is what I learnt there. Oh, yeah, left up. This won't work.
Oh no! I don't know what I'm doing!
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much stuff going on. I damaged myself there again. I damaged myself there. Ah. The entire DLC follows the same formula. We're on a new island, Island 4. We have to defeat every single boss, but this time we have to do it in order to unlock ingredients for the Salt Baker Chef, because he's creating some sort of magical recipe. Oh, I died, great. I'm so confused what I'm meant to be doing. We now to do the King's Gauntlet, which is the only way to earn coins within the DLC. It's just a bunch of random mini games, and I had to do enough in order to be able to buy the remaining items in the base game. I hated this with a passion. Jumped on my head. Yeah, no. No! Oh, how are those parries apart? How I those not parries? How do I know when to parry? Like, his windows are so small. Honestly. After what was about an hour of pain, I was finally able to buy the missing items from the shop. This boss, I don't even know where to start with him. I spent probably about 2 hours on him. I hated him for one reason, and you'll see why. I thought I was going to cry, and I'm not lying. I genuinely thought I was going to start crying on stream. Ow. Yeah, okay, I deserve that death. Ah, got unlucky there. That's so unlucky. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We did it. I did it. I did it. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's heartbreaking. Well, you're taking the piss. Yeah, that's just pure heartbreak. You just have to feel sorry for me. I don't even have the words for whatever happened there. But regardless, we did manage to defeat him in the end. Great. 1 HP. And I'm dead. Oh. Okay, I don't even see what the hell is going on. Yeah, I get really confused in the sideways bit. Okay, and I wasn't paying attention there, or there. Okay. Even smaller ice cubes. Okay, that seems rather annoying. Oh, this ice cube is so annoying. Oh, the ice cube. No! I must have been so close, right? Yeah. So unlucky. Let's go! We know how to fight the Soul Baker himself. My entire chat was telling me that this is going to be so fun. Basically, the Soul Baker has been using these ingredients for no good, and we have to stop him. Oh, I reckon that was a decent attempt for my first try. Oh, no, that's so unlucky. Ah, okay. Oh, I was meant to climb up, wasn't I? I was cooking. I was cooking. Who's the goat? Once we defeat the Soul Baker, we basically get the little happy ending, sort of. We find out that Chalice can't exist now as a person, she has to go back to her like spectral form. However, Soul Baker gets his punishment and basically becomes a prisoner and gets told to do everyone's dirty business for the entire island. Happy ending for everyone, but him. Oh, that's close.
No one will ever know!
All that we had to do now is go back and clean up every boss, make sure we have A- on him, and make sure we did him in expert mode. Some, honestly, took me like 2 tries. Some took me a little longer. Okay, I entered phase 2. Yeah, I died. I jumped into that. God damn, that's so annoying. I dodged, but okay. Okay, that's slightly annoying. Okay, that's unlucky. I got greedy there, I tried to kill him way too fast. Oh no, not the bolt. I messed up instantly. This is going not well. Very unwell. Jesus, there's so much going on. Ow. Ow. I feel like the parry is gonna be a problem. There's just not enough parry windows. That was so close. I think this one might be difficult. Oh, it's so unlucky. Let's go. Oh, I am. Right, that should be pacifist, technically. Did it. I think that was it. I nearly flew so hard at the end there. That hit me. Okay, okay. Now the rebel. Yes, yeah. I hate second phase so much. I don't know why. No. All the parries were so. You know what? W suggestion. W suggestion. Yeah, I was dead there. Okay. That's fine. I reckon with the actual weapons... never mind. I forgot about the train. Yeah, I hate him so much. If only I used my super, should have died. I just had to use my super there. Uh-huh. I mean, we ended up getting into second phase. Right, that's something. No! Ah, so close. I don't see anything. Oh, that's so annoying. Had to have King Dice, and like King Dice the most. Probably found us Wally, or whatever his name is, the bird. I hate that boss with a passion. There we go. No! Okay, we got to phase 3. And about halfway. I reckon this is doable, very doable. She must have been one shot again. Yeah, I keep on getting so close. I did it. I did it though. No, so close. There we go, did him. After defeating all main bosses on Expert, all we had to do was get King Dice on Hitless, King Dice on Expert, King Dice on A-, which I already had done because you know I'm so good at the game. Then the Devil on A-, the Devil on Expert, and all pacifist runs. So I decided to get King Dice out the way, pacifist runs, and then the Devil himself. We know when to do both pacifist runs. Honestly, like I said, pacifist, in my opinion, wasn't that bad. I know that's what most people say is the hard part of this platinum. I generally found Expert 10 times harder than the pacifist runs. Thank the Lord. We now had to do the Devil on A- and Expert, and let me tell you, this is horrendous. I hated this. I think it just becomes so difficult. I can't even tell you why. Phase 1 I hate so much, the rest I don't mind. Let's go! Alright, you have to get them both on Expert now. No! Okay, that was so unlucky. No! Let's go! Ow! Jesus Christ. I threw that. How did I get here at the end there? Let's go! Cuphead tier list. Goopy Le Grande. Honestly, you're just a big blob. You just jump around, you do nothing. You're very simple, you're boring. That's all I'm gonna say. Coyote. Once again, you're basic. You don't do much. Your third phase, probably the hardest. Second phase, honestly, I don't know why it even exists. You just stand there and shoot at you. You basically don't do anything. Phantom Train, my opinion, one of the easiest bosses. I genuinely don't understand. If you struggle on this, how? You're just bad. Skill issue. Get better. Sadly stage play, once again, you're basic. First phase, you do nothing. Second phase, you get like 2 more moves, but still do nothing. Third phase, you just throw everything at once. Fourth phase, honestly, you just jump over the umbrella and then just shoot you a few times. Basic boss, you're boring. Sunflower, honestly, I hated you at some point. Sometimes I didn't mind you. Your third phase was so broken. I hate you. That third phase, get in the bin. The cat boss, first phase, easy. Second phase, you're annoying. Third phase, once again, easy. You just kind of stand there and chew at you. You barely do anything. Blimp woman, I don't know your name, so that's what we're calling you. Honestly, at first, you're very annoying, but when I had to go back to you, you're very easy. I don't know why people struggle with this. Frogs, honestly, there's tons of stuff going on. Your third phase, atrocious. I hate it. I don't know who invented it, don't know who made it, but I hope they never have a cold pillow on the night. Because honestly, that third phase, worst thing ever. Pirate, once again, you're very easy, you're simple. There's just a lot going on. You do like 3 attacks at once. It can be a pain to dodge. Other than that, you are very basic. Ice Giant, obviously, other than the second phase, you're very simple. Your third phase, very basic. You just parry and shoot you a few times. First phase, once again. Second phase is the worst part of you. Other than that, you're just okay. You're just there. Dragon, honestly, I don't think you're as bad as people make you out to be. Before I started the game, people made it out as if you're going to be the worst thing I ever encountered. You're not that bad. Your third phase, yeah, there's a lot going on. Second phase, honestly, once again, don't know why it exists. It's pointless. First phase, once you get used to it, very simple. It's that third phase which gets you. King Dice himself. Honestly, you're overrated, if I'm being honest, in a way. Like, all you are is just a bunch of mini-bosses, and then I just have to parry you a few times. Don't get me wrong, the mini-bosses, awful. I hate them. Honestly, hitting the dice for the right number was the bigger problem for me. But you yourself as a boss, you're easy. Honestly, you can't struggle on him. Clown, honestly, the only reason why you're here is just because there's a lot. There's so much going on in your phases. Every single phase, there's just so much on the screen. Dog Plane, honestly, you're very easy until you start going upside down, left, right, all that. Once you do that, yeah, you confuse me once or twice. But once I learned it, you are fine. You are basic. You just throw me off in that last phase. Candy Woman, you're similar to Dice. You yourself, you don't do anything. All your mini-bosses, some of them can be a pain in the ass. Other than that, you're very easy. Genie, well, you are annoying. There's a lot that goes on. There's tons. First of all, I hate playing levels. So I already hated you from the get-go. But there's just so much happening in your phase. Mermaid, honestly, your first phase is the problem. Second phase, I can accept. Third phase, easy. First phase, some of your attacks are just stupid. The one with the water, where it just pushes you up and down, hated it. The cow boss, honestly, there's not much to you. There's a lot happening once again. This is the reason why some of you are just annoying. There's just a lot happening on the screen. Other than that, I don't think you're so bad. There's just a lot happening. Robot, there's a lot happening. Your HP pool is like 10,000 or something stupid. I hated every single part of you. You're just so annoying. The Bee, honestly, on paper, you should be very easy. There's not much you do. But for whatever reason, I can't even explain it. You're just so annoying. Expert, you did my head in. I could not stand you. The Devil, honestly, you look basic. Your phase 1, I hate the most probably. I don't mind phase 2. I don't mind phase 3. Don't mind phase 4. Phase 1, I don't know why. It seems basic, but I just hated it so much. Saltbaker, honestly, I don't think you're as bad as people make it out, but at the same time, I didn't do on your expert. But there's just a lot happening. There's so much happening on the screen. The only reason you're going up here is because you just broke my heart. You made me think I did this boss, and I didn't. And for that, I will never forgive you, and that is the only reason why you're going up here. Other than that, I don't think you're so bad. Wally, where do I even begin? If there was ever a reason why this video would never get made, it was because of you. I spent nearly 4 hours on you on expert. I hated you. And whoever designed you, I hope they stub their toe every single time in the morning, never have a cold pillow. I just wish all of the annoying little bits on them. Because you're awful. And I hated you. And I still hate you. As I'm sure you've noticed, there is a handful of trophies we are still missing. So, if this video gets 10 likes, I will not only go back and clean all of those up, I will also complete the DLC on Expert Mode, which is not required for the trophies. That brings us to the end, and as always, if you enjoyed, don't forget, I am always live on Twitch and YouTube with all these playthroughs. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you see us play a Souls game, which will definitely be a lot more rage. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out one of these videos underneath, and I'll see you next time. Peace.